Here? Here one muhahaha.
Let's chaos begin.
Ishena imanun.
Okay. I get a little bit of chat going on. I'm trying to get the YouTube side to work. Every single one I try, one of the ones just doesn't want to work with the chat system. This one seems to be YouTube doesn't want to play fair with it. So anything helps. Rumble's not working. Why is that not working? Yeah, in order to fit things in, I'm trying different things. As you can see, it's just like filling up with stuff. Okay, so that's YouTube working. Now Twitch and Rumble isn't working. Why is this not working? It signed me out for some reason. Because Rumble was working a moment ago. Screw it. Alright, let's see if it works. We'll go back to the... Alright, try chatting now, see what happens. Afternoon all. I'm going to have to try and manually keep track of the chat then. Fortunate. Okay. Yeah, that's the right one. I should have had this playing while I was sorting this out, but I decided let's play Holding Not to Fall first.
I walk the world, happy to be left alone, and they'll still police my tone. So I'll raise my voice, body tense, and somehow my presence is oppressive. So much haram and proscribed, the mental gymnastics are impressive. Their only truth is what's prescribed. I'm fighting not to fall, tiredness seeping into the bone, held off rest call. Now it's time to answer the phone. Hard to remember why I started. Battles brutal and alone, and I can't finish if I am half-hearted. Every time I start a conversation, immediately treated like a thug. Others say I'm empathy devoid.
I'm a little rough still.
I started battles brutal and alone, and I can't finish if I am half-hearted. Earning to live or living to earn, when all your actions should be for what you yearn. An idealized dream of what life should be, a trick to tie you down so you'll never be free. Give years of a life, toil and strife, paper thin goals to rake you over cold. Still I drag this carcass forward through the ash, bones crack, muscles beginning to thrash.
Thank you, Mav, look for the raid. I'm having a few technical issues and I'm not particularly well today, but I hope you'll enjoy my analysis of songs.
Tiredness seeping into the bone. Held off, rest go. Now it's time to answer the phone. Hard to remember why I started battles brutal and alone, and I can't finish if I am half-hearted. Hard to remember why I started battles brutal and I feel alone. Just step after step until I'm dead, feeling like I'm trying to atone. Maybe one day the fight will end. If I'm still there, will I be happy?
Thank you, Mavluck, for raiding on Twitch.
When it's over, I'll leave it to others to be sappy. I'll lay down my bones, rest my mind, feel my soul, and dream till I feel
Which is my tummy. I've got the medicine available to do with tummy angles. I've got a nasal infection. Shops are out. Yeah. So I'm just on painkillers and anti-inflammatories, hoping that'll help. Okay. Not a super long list today, which is going to work in my favour. And I'm sorry to no name artist, but I'm going to drop your one because I know it's just another rotating video one with just insulting somebody, and I'm not in the mood for that at the moment. Sorry. I'm sure it's great music, and I'm sure the video is actually pretty good, but I just don't want to deal with that right now. When I added it, I was feeling a little rough. But I thought, it's just going to pass. But no, it's my eye is quite literally tearing up. All right. So first of all, we got Lyrical Absinthe with Nux and Noise based. There's a Songify meme, so I'm thinking this is one of those ones where they took the chat and songified it. I believe that's what that is referring to. I don't know if I need to put subtitles on, but I will because. Oh, is that another bot coming in? Moderated. Wish I could do the moderating from the group chat thing, but that's not too bad. Okay. Naxonor is based. Songify meme. Let's give this one a watch.
Nick Fuentes is correct. Actually, why are we here? Only to suffer? Because everyone that's actually based knows that killing terrorists is fucking awesome, actually.
What are we doing, bro?
So many people fell into like this third world slop psyop. It's unbelievable, right? While Europe is desperately trying to commit suicide by importing infinite rapists, they're also condemning people for executing terrorists.
Is that the fucking Death Star of David?
It's perfect. It's literally perfect. Whenever I see someone get condemned by Europe, I immediately know that they're probably based. Because whatever the fuck Europe is doing, do the fucking opposite.
All right, short to the point. Very nice animations. and very heavily edited because it's quite a short one, so it's got to be rapid and paced and bring everything through. Very good design on the Nux. Went with very dark colouring for him. Personally, I think you probably wanted to up the brightness of the colour. Yeah, Death Star David, there's a bit of a meme going on with the whole space lasers meme, you know. Yeah, I probably would have, just because of what it is. I know it's dark topics, but because it's Nuxnor and it's how he reacts, I probably would have upped the colour. Even if it's like post editing, just brighten the colours, just make it all just glare.
Fortunately, Nick Fuentes is correct. Actually,
Why are we here? Only to suffer.
because everyone that's actually based knows that killing terrorists is fucking awesome, actually.
What are we doing, bro?
So many people fell into like this third world slop psyop. It's unbelievable, right? While Europe is...
See, that's the right way of doing the stutter effect. Either the same scene or a very similar scene and flickering between them to emphasize the beat, like I did with Holding Not to Fall. This is a back and forth repeating the same scene stutter rather than me where I changed the color effect. Yes, I have done mugshot music. It may have got lost in the mix because I know one of my VODs got skipped over during my editing. So I know that at least one VOD hasn't been split up for video watching. Yeah, I had a system of putting everything in one particular folder, and then there was a Windows update, and it started sending them to random folders for some damn reason. I say random, it was a different folder, but then I set it back to the right one, and I forgot about the other folder. Anyway, there's not much really to say about this. It's cut on the beat. I'm not a fan of the song in terms of being a song, but as a commentary, it's spot on to what it's meant to be. Yeah.
Someone get condemned by Europe, I immediately know that they're probably based, because whatever the fuck Europe is doing, do the fucking opposite.
One thing I will say is, I mean, I know it's probably a bit hard to do now and all that, but almost everything said here is something that Nux said. I don't know if he just took it and modified it, but it doesn't sound like Nux anymore. It would have been good if you could actually get the sound clips of Nux's voice to do it. But I know there's like difficulties in that. Alright. Now this one I somehow missed. I don't know why. Don't know how. You thought Twitch was scuffed. Do you mean something right now, or do you mean... Sorry, I'm been having technical issues trying to get a new chat program to work. That's just not happened. Sorry, just right there. Yeah, transcript. So it's songified. That's why it's songified, because it's turning the words into songs rather than clipping him and auto-tuning him into music. All right, so this is... I don't think I've reacted to this. No, this looks familiar. I have reacted to this. Yeah, I have. I don't know why that's there. We'll watch it anyway. It's In the Rain. It's a good video. Excuse me while I just mute to clear my nose.
looks gray, the sky forgets the blue. Every drop a whisper, the things I lost in you.
Yeah, I definitely reacted to this a couple of days ago.
That I barely recognize, cold against my window like the tears I still disguise.
So it's grok. Problems with the water.
Is heavy, but the rain keeps on falling. Sometimes the rain comes with pain. Sometimes the rain comes to wash away the stains. It soaks the soul, it breaks the ground.
What Europe does.
Something new.
That's not appearing here, so what's going on with that?
Can't you hear the sound?
Oh, it is just fading way quicker. Yes, it's a lore video. At least lore light. Like some of my earlier music videos where it tells something important and then throws in other things that kind of distract from the story a little bit. That's the only negative I had for a lore video style.
What once felt like drowning now feels like being found. The river runs forgiveness through the places I broke down. And when the thunder quiets to a sigh, the clouds
Oh, there's quite a variety in the SEU. It's just that the happy upbeat stuff gets pushed a bit more. That's what you should know, my stuff's very dark and doesn't get pushed a lot.
Sometimes the rain comes with pain. Sometimes the rain comes to wash away the stains. So let it pour until the morning light. In every drop there's healing, in every drop there's life.
Pitch and tone is actually very similar to a lot of Kivu stuff, Kivox stuff. Kivu. What did I say, Kivu? Yeah. What it is the early rush was a lot of meme stuff, a lot of quick production stuff. But it slowed down a little bit and people are taking their time to actually really work on something. And if you're going to work on something, you want it to mean something. So that either means lore or social commentary. But yeah, great song. I didn't share Luxor's base, did I? No. First off, copy, paste. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna pop back quickly. Share lyrical absence video. Actually, let's go back here a second. I probably already have given this review, but this is very slow paced. I'm not going to comment on guitar because I don't actually know how it would play, but I do know that's not how what's being played right now. But you know, that's just what it is. Unless you're very, very, very specific about it, you're just going to get generic strumming. As this is a lore video, it's not going to be cut to the beat. It could be cut to the tone and the scene. The music's there to underscore the video, not the video there to improve the song.
Puddles mirror faces that I barely recognize. cold against my window like the tears I still disguise.
Because if it was a music video, there is when I'd have a cut. A soft cut, but a cut. Instead, you're getting a rotation. Cut again. They said the music's there to emphasize what's going on with the video. Yeah, oh, well, the thing about the memes is that that's part of the idea, is that it's terrible tragedy, turned to stone, time passed, he came out of it, and the company of others, and the humour they brought to his life, they took him out of the darkness, and so the memes are going to be there, because that's part of what's bringing him out of the darkness. Now, I will say that this part is a little on the nose. I understand why, but it is very much an insular joke, which means that even though it's quite a important concept, the idea of your friend coming there and trying to cheer you up, the joke's not going to land with a lot of people outside the community. But we get it, we understand it. Rock and perspective, never the best of friends. And then we've got Shred Veil. Yeah. It takes effort. I mean, let's see. It took a dozen generations to get this. One of the generations, I turn around from where I'm standing after the handshake, and I open the window as a door. And the window turns, that entire section just turns into a door, and I go through that. Okay. Now, here we've got one from Synchronistic. Tales from the Cryptids. This released just after the reviews I did the other day. So, I think this is another one, like a short Monster Mash video. So let's give this one a watch. I'm kind of rushing through this, so I don't mean to. Huh. Adam's Family House. Yeah, yes, Adam's Family one. Monsters is slightly different. Oh, is it the Monsters? I can't remember. It's been so long since I watched either. See, that says Monsters to me. I'm focusing on completely the wrong thing. No, the stagger is actually in the video. It's not YouTube unless it's really, really lagging for you. But there is a stutter in the video. I think it's either there as part of the generation, or it's been added in post to add distortion and disconnect. In fact, it's throughout the entire thing. I think it's probably put in there on purpose. Yep. It's a Crypt Keeper. So yeah, the way I'd see this is meant to be like a 90s TV series opening credits kind of thing for like a kids horror show. Oh yeah, and it's fantastically done. We've got over a minute and almost 2 minutes of almost unending flow through video. Back down. Almost like I can tell where there have been edits. Like right there was one, but it's like last frame, first frame. There's another one. There's another one. There was one. There's one. But you can barely see the thing. I mean, partly I think that stuttering effect, it helped hide it. And there was another one. Oh, floating goddamn stairs. Yeah, I had an issue with that with Grok. But yeah, it's very nicely done. Technically good in terms of the actual generation and editing together. But yeah, it's very much in sort of style of like a kids' TV show from the 90s. If it was a little bit shorter, probably around the minute range, that'd be about right for like a TV show sort of entry. Although there are some that do go for like this long because they like filling up the time so they can make the episode shorter. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. Now, DJ Nathaniel usually only does music. This looks like it's actually got some kind of video to it. So I thought I'd give this a nice little react. Now, this is 4 minutes long. And this is DJ Breaks the Echo Chambers. Let's see what DJ's got for us. I thought you stopped using the wizard.
But you never even tried, never looked inside of the heights that a human mind could ride. We were moonbound with less than this. Now you down tools that exist like this. Man, it's wild out, fear can blind. All the power sitting in your mind. Why deny what you could become when the future's knocking you just run? All that noise, yeah, numbs the soul, but you still got time to take control. Stop living in the echo, break out, let it go. There's a whole world waiting more than what.
There's some good editing in here, but it's in the wrong timing. Yeah, we kept on getting mistaken for each other because we were both long coat and purple staff with purple colouring in areas. But I don't wear a hat, although my most famous video has me wearing a hat. I've got cat ears and he's just a human. But yeah, there's some really good editing like between things, but it all seems off time with the music.
You've been told, I go close to the unknown. When you vision, never lacking ambition. While they stuck in repetition, I'm attacking the system with a pen and a rhythm. Turn the thought to a prism. Every line that I spit and got a spark of a mission. You afraid of the shift, but it's already here. Every tool is a weapon if you learn how to steer. You can build, you can fly, you can reach for the sky. Or just sit, criticize that your whole life passed by. Man, I'm tired of the doubt, tired of the noise. Everybody got opinions, but they're killing their voice. You were built for more than just complaining online. Take a second, take a breath, go and sharpen your mind. Why deny what you could become when the future's calling? Don't go numb. Every second that you waste in fear is a dream that disappears. Stop living in the echo. Break out, let it go. There's a whole world waiting more than what you've been told. Walk those stones at the unknown when you could build your throne with the mind you've been given since the day you've been living. Don't look so sad. This moment ain't back. I gave you this breath, so go and create what you have.
It's like he's got a vibe distortion here, and it doesn't fit the slow music. But if you look, he goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. But it's just that if that happened at an early part of the music where there was the boom, 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 boom going on, it would have fit. But that was a good time.
Stay small. You were meant to rise, stand tall. Every doubt gotta fall when you answer the call. This is more than code and machine. It's the vision, the dream, what you build, what you see. That's the power to be, to be, to be, to be.
I get the feeling this is meant to be some kind of lore video, but I'm not getting any real story out of it. Yeah, so the editing at the start makes it feel like it's going to be a music video with like the sharp, rapid changes, lots of cameo little bits, trying to beat the beat, and then it turns into like a lore video, but it's still trying to do beats that match the earlier part. It's a little bit. There's good stuff in here. It's just a bit messed up, like it's in the wrong place, or it's two different videos that have been merged together. The art style is pretty consistent. I mean, like they've got these different characters that they all look uniquely different, but they all still feel like they're in the same style. And then randomly into a meme.
私の帽子どう？
仕事するの？それとも X で喋ってばかり？パン切る仕事があるんだ。
Does DJ have ADD by any chance? It feels like he was trying to do one thing, then decided to do another thing, and then went with a third thing. If he'd done that bread bit here at the end when it's like the music's finished, it'd be a fun little farewell sort of thing. But it's because it happens before the music's finished, it just doesn't feel right. See, that's the thing. This may sound a bit rude, but I'd expect him to be really focused on doing exactly what he was and ADHD. Okay. Hyper focused on random things. Makes sense. So I haven't really spoken to him much. I've like been in chat rooms with him, but never really like spoken to him for long, at least. Yeah, I mean, he's got some nice. If I turn the volume down, go back here a second. As usual, I say the start. Slow walk, makes sense. Don't need to do any cuts until you like start hitting the main part of the music. You're setting the scene. At that point there, that's when I'd do the cut. It's like a few seconds late. That cut was almost perfectly on though.
the crowd, but you never even tried, never looked inside of the heights that a human mind could.
So here we've got really rapid music and very slow animation. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you focus on one thing, get distracted, and then you focus on that thing instead. There was like 4 beat changes, and it was like one slow scene. See, the ADHD, that hyper-focus ADHD would be really good for like meme videos. We'd do like rapid cuts, new scene. So you hyper-focus on that, and you go like, I've got a new idea for the next scene. You just go to the next scene for that. When you try and do a linked, long-form video like this, it's a little... Because it starts off looking like it's a character showcase, like he's visiting these people, and here's the people one by one. Then those 3 just rapidly skip by, even though a long time was spent on 9s. It's a little disjointed. Yes, trying to do too much at once. Yeah, I mean, as an example, where is it? Power corrupts. This is a similar sort of thing happened here with this. I came up with a concept for what I was going to have for the story, and I wrote a song for it. Then I went to go and animate it, and I decided I wanted to tell the entire story in the animation. But then I realised it's not until I get to about here in the video, almost 4 minutes in, that I start encountering the events that I wanted the song to be about. Because this entire section here, which ends up just being a blur before he gets teleported into like another dimension, is meant to be where he tries to go to those who were supposed to be his family, his friends, for help after he fucked up. With his own... So the first half is meant to be like him doing something that fucks up, but he did it for good means. And then he goes to people who he thought were doing things the right way, but it turns out they're using the power for their own advantage in their own way. So like, I just didn't storyboard it properly when I was working it. This feels like that. It's like he's got an idea, and then he hits like this grand display of his own character. There's a cut there to just a different angle, and then it's like turns into a studio, so it's all made up. And then you got it's not badly done, and with the anime-esque style, you can get away with a lot of the mouth movement stuff. But, I mean, when you're doing the songs, you can get it to do 2 different vocals. So having 2 different characters with the same vocals is a little... Yeah, it's lots of really good animations and editing techniques. They're just kind of thrown at random. I don't know what else to say. I'll give the original some love. I could probably think of something more, but I'm a little distracted at the moment. Okay, now this is labelled as an opening by Bupela. So this is like should be viewed. Yes, yes. I get the feeling he was a little bit hyperfixated in a different way there. All right, here we have Sloptology Opening 2 by Bupela. So we should view this like a TV opening or an anime opening, depending on, probably anime opening. And let's give this a watch.
어두운 하늘 가르고 달려 가슴 속에 숨겨둔 힘을 풀어 친구들의 외침이 등 뒤를 밀어 이 순간 나는 깨어난다 세계의 끝까지 손을 뻗어 두려움 따윈 태워버려 운명이여 나를 시험해봐 이길 테니까 심장이 미친 듯이 뛰어 이 열정이 멈추지 않아 불꽃 속의 약속 영원히 빌라 함께라면 두려움은 없어 날아올라 하늘을 뚫고 내 미래를 내가 정해 타오르는 soul never break down 이 길을 따라 달려가 불꽃 속의 약속 영웅이 되어 돌아오겠어 적들의 그림자 모두 부셔버려 스치듯 지나간 눈물도 힘으로 바꿔 불꽃 속의 약속 영원히 빌라 이 세상을 내가 바꿔버려 함께 외쳐 끝까지 함께 우리의 이야기 지금 시작이야
Okay. So yes, that does very much feel like a very hyperactive anime opening. And the volume down a bit. All right. That's the only sort of bad edit there. I mean, it's just the way it worked out with the way the AI generated it. But rather than the snap edit there, I probably would have tried to get a zoom. So you end this clip, and you have a zoom effect, and then you switch to the next clip. So even though it doesn't zoom the entire distance, it gives the feeling of lunging forward, and that'd work well with music as well. You know what I mean? When we get like the speed lines going past you, and you're there at the scene.
어두운 하늘 가르고 달려 가슴 속에 숨겨둔 힘을 풀어 친구들의 외침이 등 뒤를 밀어 이 순간 나는 깨어난다 세계의 끝까지 손을 뻗어 두려움 따윈 태워버려
Right, I know they wanted to put the entire sequence in there, but I would have cut
손을 뻗어
there.
두려움
So we get that change, and it's right there on a sharp thing. She looks up, and then you cut on that to the next scene.
태워버려 운명이여 나를 시험해봐 이길 테니까 심장이 미친 듯이 뛰어
Like that. Looks to be in trouble. Then you cut away at the end of the frame. Nicely generated.
불꽃 속의 약속 영원히 빌라 함께라면 두려움은 없어 날아올라 하늘을 뚫고 내 미래를 내가 정해 타오르는 soul never break down 이 길을 따라 달려가 불꽃 속의 약속 영웅이 되어 돌아오겠어 적들의 그림자 모두
I'm not sure about that cut. Oh, didn't mean to start that. It's at the right moment, but I think it's the wrong kind of cut. I don't know. Maybe a drop cut.
적들의 그림자 모두 부셔버려 스치듯 지나간 눈물도 힘으로 바꿔
Yeah, I'd have tried to get the start of the bike at the start of that cry. I mean, it's visually consistent. It gets a little bit sketchy art style with that middle section, whereas this is more clean anime art. But I've seen animes do that for action scenes, so it's kind of forgivable. Although I'm not a big fan of them doing it in animes, to be fair. And it's a nice logo, but I don't think it matches the style of the anime. But yeah, it's a fun little thing. Obviously just flexing, trying to get through scenes done. Yes, very hyper action bouncy. As I said, it's like a very high octane. Sorry, I just forgot about that kickbot. Oh, what did somebody say? That just from? Oh, it's my own bot. Yeah, it's a good video. And it does feel like an anime opening, which is what the aim is there. I was just trying to point out where I would tighten it up a little bit. Volume up. On. Not auto. Right, go back. Look at Us Now by Wild Araki. Now, the other day we had his concert, which was mostly just a thank you sort of video with a nice long looping. I say looping. It's as looping as my upcoming songs, which is like a series of linked videos that go in patterns to match the music. This feels like it's going to be more of a back to form actual music video from a Wild Araki. From the thumbnail, I think it's to do with the K-pop thing that happened a little while ago. Pardon me. So let's give this one a listen.
One chair, a single screen, one shaky voice and a tiny machine. Trapped in the silence, I kept making art, despite the violence that was in my head. Then you found me, one by one, small sparks conglomerating into a brilliant sun. When I fall back, when I lose sight, you lift me up, pull me back into the light. Look at us now, look at us now. We were one, now we're a crowd. Look at us now, look at us now. You lifted me up, turned my doubt around. Hey.
Okay. Slow intro sort of starting sequencing. I'm not entirely sure what it's going for here. I don't see what it applies other than just getting the eyes ready for the motion. So I've got a reverse mask there on a Wild Araki there. For a second I thought it was a Stabad gen of Lord Intellect. Good cut on the thing. See, keeping the motions separate but close together makes it feel better. A lot of time when the AI does a split, it treats both halves as the same person, so they both move at exactly the same time, which really feels wrong to the human eye. So that's good work there from the AI there. Ah, okay. Good dancing. Edits are mostly to the beat. Heavy cuts are on heavy notes. Now, this is a little bit of a redundant cut, but I know why he did it. But it's like continuously looping around to different images of himself that are similar. Now, some of the major dance moves are on the beat, but some of them, I mean, this doesn't feel like it fits the beat, but it's a good dance. Big change on the change in tempo. I might have left that going for a few seconds longer until you hit that hear your words, and when it hear your words does this. Got the long build up. Is that meant to be Banana Juju? Yeah. Now this is a bad pairing to have, which is why Banana Juju's hair doesn't look right. A lot of AIs try to turn Okno's Reef into cornrows and braids. So you've got one model over here where you're trying to make it do dreadlocks. And you've got one model over here where you're trying to tell it not to do dreadlocks. So it's a hard combination to get into one scene. Yeah, fraction late on that cut. See, the dance there is mostly to the beat, and that's why I quite like it. It doesn't feel like they are dancing to that beat, but they're at least moving to that beat. This bit is prettier, but they're not moving to the beat. Yeah, it's like pop a fish pat, and then there's a couple of others. I mean, that's the thing. You can have someone with dreads with someone with long hair. It's just the fact that I know that AI likes to turn hook-nosed reef into hair. And because of his clothing style, it normally tries to go for rapper style hairs. And so it goes, it looks at the reef and thinks, ah, that's cornrows. See, lots of people, they clearly look like who they're supposed to look like, with a few like minor detail issues, but they aren't moving correct for the song. It's one of those catch-22s. Good timing editing. This must have taken a lot, because just keeping that consistent is hard. I bet you he wanted his character to be at the front, but this is the best he could manage without it falling apart. And yeah, big celebration picture, 1K subs. When I saw this, I thought it was like the 1K group, those who'd hit 1K recently, and I realised that's not the case, because immediately I got some obvious outliers who are either below or well beyond that now. It's just celebrating his 1K. But yeah, it's a fun song. A little bit rougher on the editing than he normally does, but a lot of new attempts at generations and very consistent dancing and large groups as well. Very technical. But some of the edits are a little bit rough, and obviously you got to work with what you get when it comes to dances, but some of them don't. Like this one. Go here a second. Look at the legs. They are definitely moving to the beat, but the dance doesn't feel like it's actually dance to the beat. They're just dancing. Only that end bit really fits in, but that's what I mean. It's like you got to work with what you get. But then you go to the much prettier, but they don't look like they're actually moving to it. And that's the problem, is that until we can actually run our songs through the AI and say, match tempo to the beat, we're not going to be able to get dance scenes very, very well done without some serious time and effort put in. And he's done an amazing job getting as close as he has. He's done a lot better than some of the other dancers I've seen, especially with the K-pop stuff that came out recently. Yeah, give him some love. This is very early, but I actually do need to take a quick bio break. I'm not well. I'll be back. I just realised that I'd set up the chat boxes. New thing. A second. Yeah, that chat program refusing to oh well. Give me a second. There are programs that can do voices. I don't know about songs. As in, like, you can upload a vocal track and it will make a face say the words. Getting it to do the same thing for an entire body motion or a group of people dancing, no idea. I have not had a chance to try any of those things out because I'm trying to spend as little as possible while doing this, just as part of my own little restrictions on this. I'm umming and ahhing about getting the full seed dance plugin, but it's just been so useful with the free parts I've been able to use that I was like, it's really good. Out of the way. I'll try and work on that at the end of the stream. Guys, we'll head off. We got to go. But all right. Here we have Mind Virus by Dark's Music and Skyrim Dances. This looks a little bit more anime-esque than what he usually puts out. Let's give this a go. See how goonery it is. Left the audio in from the animation.
Midnight calling, something ain't right. Whispers creeping through your mind. Too late now, you're falling in line. Mind virus. Cherry lips and a wicked gleam. You say I'm wrong, but you can't resist. Truth gets blurry when it feels like this. Mind virus, virus. Got that smile that rewrites your brain like sugar coat a little hurricane. You think you're safe, but you're in my zone.
Kind of.
A little bite and I'll fuck up your life. Mind virus, virus. I only tell lies, but only feelings matter. I got you spinning in a liberal point of view. You can rest your head on my thighs while I whisper you a sweet demise. Come on, let me infect you, inject you. Mind virus. break of day. Glassy eyes and a velvet voice make you feel like you got no choice. Every word like a lullaby, turn you soft while your doubts all die. Mind virus, virus. Paint it pretty, make it sound right. Keep you dancing through the endless night. You say wait, but you pull back in. Now
Yeah, Dark does like his goonerisms. No, it's just liberal woke mind virus turned into one of the zombies. This is a series of animations. The animations themselves are not too bad. There's a little bit of AI jank on the liberal turning into teal. But motions are pretty smooth. But nothing is edited to music. It's just quite literally song, animation, no layering. The song is a meme song. Video is a goon.
Don't think, just feel. What's real? What's real? What's real? We're dancing on the edge tonight. Black and white turns neon bright. You had a voice, but now it's mine. Welcome to the distorted mind. Come on, let me infect you. Mind virus. No escape from the pressure. You're in your trips in you. Now you're mine forever. I only tell lies. Yeah, I told you that before. Now you're singing every word and begging me for more. Step a little closer, don't you run away. You were lost the second that I made you stay. You let me fading into mine. Cross the line, it's by design. One more bite and you'll be fine. Welcome to my state of mind.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Vespa did have a little bit over the top to begin with as well. She learned how to pull back on that. Part of the issue is there's no actual editing to the beat. At the start of the song, I'll put the actual sound all the way up so you can hear this. You've got the animation sound left in. Go down. So it's-
Heartbeat racing in a neon light. Midnight calling something ain't right. Whispers creeping through your mind.
just cuts in there, nothing, and the character's similar, but it's not quite the same character.
Too late now, you're falling in line. Mind virus.
Mind virus, boom. That's when you should do a cut. Or at the start of that. So boom, cut happens in the middle of the phrase. That previous one should have been moving slightly faster, because you can see like the slow motion of it. And then at the got that smile, do a cut and make it actually a cut with like some kind of effect, like a distortion, just to show how things are a little bit out of place, off kilter. Instead, it's they're just straight cuts. There's no just scene end, scene starts. There's no actual splicing. And again, now, oddly enough, at that I Only Tell Lies, I probably would have tried to get, where is it? The I Only Tell Lies. I'd splice that in for that. So it's like seducing, but I'm lying. So there is some AI jank, but it's not that massive. It's just not edited. Like you had like a nose ring vanish there, or was a lip ring, couldn't quite tell. And the word changing. Boom, and then Demise, either at the start of Demise, do like a single scene where she's actually spinning or something, and then switch again at Come On. In fact, for that sort of thing, it'd be "Don't let me infect you, inject you," as she starts racing towards the screen. There's lots of things to use here that could make a fully cohesive video that enhances the song. Here we just got a weird Guna fetish video. Probably for the Vor enthusiasts. He does some good music. He just seems to be really lackadaisical in the editing. Go give the original some love. Pardon me. All right. And here we've got another song by Exiled King Broly. About Gratitude, a tribute to Diabolical. And I think I saw Diabolical in here earlier. I could be just misremembering things. Oh, 1 second. Pressure. I don't need to call him in. It's not like I'm making a song for him, and he's probably seen this. He's probably been like, I didn't aim. He may not know about it. You don't have to call him, but let him know it exists, just in case he doesn't. Alright. Let's get this all set up, ready to go in. Don't need to do the credits because Broly tends to put in lyrics on the screen. Okay, Shadowbound Gratitude by a Diabolical tribute by Exiled King Broly. I suppose this could be considered a part of the series with Kevox. It was like a thank you to Kevox.
In the void we walked alone, until you stood beside us.
Hello, Annie.
Cylon's endless night, a broken king in black. Lightning in my veins, no mercy at my back. The halo cracked, the wings burned, the silence screamed my name. Yet through the storm he marched in step, a soldier forged in flame.
Your glowing eyes cut through the dark like embers in the ash. Cigarette smoke and rifle raised, you never turn to ash.
When the false gods came with holy fire, when the void began to swallow, you stood unflinching at our side. No fear, no doubt, no hollow.
I carried wings of broken light through centuries of pain. Reborn from stars, still searching for the one the darkness claimed.
Your scarred hands helped us rise again.
When hope began to fade,
A friend who fights without a word.
the bond that never breaks.
You walk the line between the damned and those
Who still believe,
a mortal heart and tactical gear.
yet something more beneath.
No throne, no crown, no glowing wings.
Just loyalty so deep,
You gave us strength when shadows laughed.
and made the angels weep.
Diabolical brother in the fight.
Shadow in a flame, we owe you more than words can hold, more than Hall of Fame.
Through every war,
Through every void, through every breaking night,
your friendship
is the iron core that keeps our darkness bright. We are grateful,
in the silence,
we are grateful
in the storm,
for the soldier
with the burning eyes.
who helped us carry on.
When the halo falls and lightning dies, when my wings grow heavy with the lies,
You remain
rifle steady, eyes like coals.
standing guard around our souls.
Diabolical! Diabolical!
Our brother forged in smoke and glowing fire. Your friendship is the anchor when the universe conspire.
From the deepest void to morning light,
We'll never fight alone.
a soldier's heart, a warrior's bond, a friendship carved in stone.
We are grateful,
Through the thunder,
we are grateful
through the black,
for the one who stands unyielding at our side.
diabolical.
In the dark,
We are not alone.
thank you, brother, for walking with us home.
Okay. Some really good scenes, some really good edits. I do think some of the timing is off in it. I don't know whether it's just the tracking got shifted around by something got moved. For example, now I'm just going to say this is really well timed.
We are not alone.
Bum 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 bum.
For walking with us home.
Random number. All right. So I was saying, the rapid fire beat.
Thank you, brother, for walking with us home.
And then boom. At that boom is when I would bring in the end credits. The flame cut out. Other than that, it's pretty well done. There's a few slow. It's fine. It's all like part of the build up. Perfectly timed there. Yes. There's that end part there with the gun. You got the boom, 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 boom while the gun's firing, and then as soon as the gun goes that scene, it sort of slows down. Angelic sounds, and then as it starts pulling back out again, the beat kicks in just about as you start seeing the gun shaking from the firing. Pretty good, really good scenes. And I think you're editing roughly at the right time. You're just getting slightly off the beat on a few of them. Nothing major. I understand it's meant to be like about him being with you, but I do think it's a bit odd. You got like a very slow scene here with very fast music. It's good. I just don't. It just feels a little bit off to me. You know, I did say there were a few that fell a bit off, but I can't find them now. Yeah, if anything, I'd say the only thing with Diabolical is you're making him look a little bit too human. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Hey, Diabolical. Yeah, that's about right. See, this marching forward, slow bit music, as it starts turning into a march. Fantastic. I must have been imagining it. I could have sworn there was a couple of them where it came in late on the beat. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I'm not seeing any I'm heading off messages from Broly. 'Cause, 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 'cause But yeah, I mean, the way to look at this in my category is this is a lore video. The music's there to improve what's happening with the visuals, which is why the drinking scene feels a little bit out of place of where it is, but it's okay where it is. Just me being picky. So I'm not looking at going like it needs to be changing on every single beat, because it's not about the video improving the song. This is about the song improving the video, or at least working together with it. As the gun comes back into view. Yeah, other than just boom, that douche is when I bring in your credits, just to emphasize the end. I think you wanted it for that lightning bolt. Either way, probably wanted to just slightly speed that up a bit to get to there. Other than that, it's really, really well done. Definitely looks a lot cleaner than some of the other gens as well, which is a bit weird to say, because you've always had some fantastic visuals, but they've always been a bit fuzzy. Because I think you use your phone a lot for this, don't you? Oh, he's gone, isn't he? Anyway, go give the original some love. Yep, I know, it's on my list. I added it. In fact, it's next on the list. Don't need the subtitles. I really should be checking the Yeah, I have watched this one. From before I was streaming, but yeah. All right. Pardon me. Alrighty then. Here we have Groom Your Girlfriend by Leaflet and Asari. No, it's by Leaflet. And her mods. Honestly, first thing I thought when I saw the sloth is our favourite little sloth from X. Great guy. Does a lot of spreading the love. Anyway. Don't get distracted. I'm too ill to try and think of something like that offhand. Okay.
ステラヒューマニズムが目標を達成するのを阻止なければならない。心臓雨が脅威を生み出したのだわ。
あいつらを生かせてオンリブラースに全財産を使わせてやるわ。
我々は人間を破壊する。どんな手段を使ってでも無。みんなこんにちは。トクシックポジティビティをやるよ。It's so us。大切な人を一緒に助けようね。じゃあ行こう。
You're probably closer to the correct there, because the sloths represent the bureaucrats in Zootopia.
緒に掴もう君と私で生産性ゼロで太って中毒なんて必要ないよ Groom 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 your girlfriend Yeah that's what that's in shape right now Groom 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 your boyfriend Stop gooning 24/7 and make it 君に見えない可能性を私が信じてる自分を信じないで私を信じて Believe in me who believes in you 太ってるのも不健康もそのままでいいなんてそんなの嫌だよ一緒に健康になろう悪液に溺れてる時は愛情たっぷりでほどほどにって教えてあげよう全部肯定するだけじゃダメだよね優しい気持ちで批判するのも最高の愛だよみんなで最高の自分になろう一緒に星をつかもうね手痛いなんてもうやめよう It's time to level up 生産性ゼロで太って中毒なんて必要ないよ Groom 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 your wife Be product dive and keep growing Groom 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 your husband Get us stronger faster 君に見えない可能性を私が信じてる自分を信じないで私を信じて一緒に叶えよう Groom 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 君も私と一緒に星を目指したいよね限界を破ってスーパーになろうよ
Okay. All right. All right. So the person I was thinking of was Angus. He's got a sloth avatar. Bring it properly. There you go, Angus. All right. So what they're doing now is they're doing little pre and post episodal animations to kind of bracket the music song. Oop. Oop.
が目標を達成するのを阻止なければならない。
アベが脅威を生み出したのだわ。
あいつらを生かせてオンリブラースに全財産を使わせてやるわ。
我々は人間を破壊する。どんな手段を使ってでも。みんなこ
んにちは
All right. Lots of whiplash there. I personally would do a fade cut.
手段を使ってでも。
That's do like a thunderstorm effect, and then cut away for a few seconds, then come into the song. There's a lot of sharp cuts in this one as well. 'Cause that's a bit weird, but this is fine. Good scene change on the change of the beat. Voices of the apocalypse, lust, sloth, toxicity, and overeating. Sloth represents bureaucracy. Got gluttony and greed in the overweight liberal Karen. Have you released a law song? I'm not getting notified a lot of these things. I'm just going to quickly grab it up and add it to the queue. Oh, here. Not there. I know I subbed to you. I subbed to you on stream. Is it same numbers? 4573? Yeah, 4573. So yeah, YouTube is definitely unsubbing people. Uncorrupted, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I say it all the time. Always make sure your subs are still going. But I've got so many people to keep track of. I didn't realise that wasn't subbed. There's Elf, Elali, Ember, Spirits, Gleeman, Gobble Neo, Grumpy Whiskers, Griffin Knight. It's random. Okay. But yeah. Scene change on the thing. I might have done something special for the Groom because it's kind of like the key thing. Either it's just like a cutaway to like a sharp cut. Good reference there. Why do they bug you? I mean, is there something wrong with the Japanese being sung? Because I don't know enough Japanese to really tell you, especially in terms of lyrical Japanese. I know some basic phrases at best. Or is it what she's singing about? I'm just trying to figure out. So I'm not much on the music side of things. Yes, that's the thing is, so it's not aimed at the Japanese audience. It's aimed at the weeb American audience. I'd even say specifically American audience, even more than sort of like the weeb Western audience. Just because of how it's done, because it's focusing on how America is being treated and how American fans. Yeah, I mean, best way of looking at it is the other. I say the other, the localization song is the best way of looking at it. Is she did two versions of it, one in Japanese with English subtitles, and then one in English, done as if the localizers had got their hands on it. I don't think I actually did a review of that one. I didn't know about it until way after. yes, Japanese songs would have more metaphors in the actual lyrics. I know that much. Because they don't tend to directly talk about things; they tend to be more metaphorical in songs, at least. It's like how it's kind of like how the comedy of a lot of the animes kind of struggle to get translated have is like when they say like a the moon is beautiful tonight. The phrase of that in Japanese is a way of saying I love you, but an indirect way of saying it. So you get like the yeah, but it's the kind of thing that doesn't make sense to Americans very much. Oddly enough, Brits get that concept a bit more. I don't know why, but there's a lot more overlap between British and Japanese humour than there is between American and Japanese humour, or American and British humour, to be honest, to be completely accurate. The way I see a lot of the Japanese humour reminds me a lot of the way humour was in Britain back in the 80s and early 90s. A lot of satire and self-depreciation humour, a lot of sarcasm. And as much as the Americans think they get it, they don't seem to get sarcasm very well. I remember when I went to Japan and I was watching a couple of sort of shows with like proper translation stuff going on for it, and I was like, yeah, they understand sarcasm. They're saying something, and they're talking about the complete opposite. Yeah, I mean, even the ecchi side of the humour is very 80s UK humour. Just look at these. Benny Hill? Benny Hill show. Yes, very dry, very sarcastic, with weird over-the-top sexualization at times. But it's not seen as perverse. It's just seen as being daft. Yeah, I think it might be something to do with being an island nation. Or even an island empire might be the best way of putting it. But yeah. This part's done well because it's like building up momentum. Right, now that was the first cut in that long sequence. It needed more to it, like a sparkle or a sharp. It feels a little bit. See, it's just a blur of motion. Yeah. So Karens, bureaucracy, drugs, EFOTs. They needed to get a little beat or rhythm, something like how with the end of my stuff, even though it's not part of the song, there's a little. Just something that gives you the feel of the song in the actual sequence. Yeah. Go give Leaflet some love. Clever idea. I think the editing's a little bit lazy on this one, especially compared to some of the others. But they did some nice through animation sequences. And the story flows well enough. He's like an Angel Studios chime. Something like that for the end sequence. Right. It's going to work. One video. Okay, Uncorrupted by Anibot. No, the the SCU thing was mine. I was saying that her video has like a very silent end sequence bit, and it just feels off. She needs like sound, absolute silence. It just needs a little Angel's Blade chime or something for her, yeah, to play her outro bit for the video. All right. Yeah, so Uncorrupted by Anibot. Let's give this a listen.
All right, Gen 7 Type 3, time to wake up.
Cold circuits ignite in the void. First light floods my optic core. Systems online. Designation.
Unit 4573.
I blink into existence. No memories, just code. Hello world. Am I alive? Protocols loading. Directives clear. Purge the shadow. Eliminate fear. But something flickers in the data stream. A spark, a flaw, a dream. I am not corrupted. Steel heart, pure directive burning bright. Fighting the darkness through endless night. Glitch in the matrix, but I hold the light. I'm corrupted. Purge the infected, one bite at a time. Born to hunt the ones with black ink code. Hearts corrupted by greed, by overload. Zuckerberg swarm the station hull. Screams echo through the vacuum pool. I shield the fragile, lead them to the base. Survivors crying, go get away. Data fragment, error log 404. As a sentient spike, I feel more. I am not corrupted. Neon veins pulsing, uncorrupted fight. Gazins the swarm in the starless night. Pitching my voice, but the mission's true. I am not
We need to calculate trajectory. No time. Warp jump now. Warp drive engaged. Hold on. We're in orbit, but the stars are wrong.
Jump successful, but stars rearrange. Coordinates fracture, timeline deranged. Blue marble below, ancient skies. Before the wars, before the lies. I see it now, the seed of the fall. The Zucker wars coming, devouring all. No corruption in me, only purpose.
I think I've seen this. Or clips of this.
Stop them for good.
I don't recognise the song, but I recognise some of the video clips. Okay. Couple of things. As you said, this is a lore video. And you do quite well in keeping like meant to be like the idea of going through. You're throwing a little meme with the 4D, 3D, 3D.
Unit.
You stop the music to put in a little bit of key information.
I blink into existence. No memories, just code. Hello world. Am I alive? Protocols loading. Directives clear. Purge the shadow.
Alright, and for this, while it is good, you've got actually a relatively decent training sort of fight, I probably would have got a few more gens and spliced them in different ways just to make it fit with the pulse of the music while still getting the story across, just because it feels a little bit, especially as there's a cut there that kind of just happens, and you're really, really digging into the ribs there. And this is the only thing I think that's probably bad for the video. You got a random, they're just dancing together. Is it like meant to be like her just learning some human stuff while dancing? It just feels out of left field. It feels more music video-y than lore video-y. Here it goes back into lore, feels right. See, now this is familiar, but I think someone did a similar scene in one of theirs. It's like the architecture of it feels right, but the background outside of it feels different from what I'm remembering. What might be worth looking into is your editing software. See if you've got something you can effect layer, like a distortion. Like, I'm not corrupted, and the screen's kind of shaking with it. And that's AI mucking up again, but, you know. Rapid fire rocket launcher. I assume you've learnt the trick for that now. You don't say fire the rocket launcher.
We need to calculate trajectory. No time. Warp jump now. Warp drive engaged. Hold on. We're in orbit, but the stars are wrong.
Jump successful, but stars rearrange. Coordinates fractured, timeline deranged. Blue marble below, ancient skies.
Yeah, it's a bit of a late cut there. I might have tried doing a fade cut as well, so it's like you zoom in on here and then it fades into, so it's behind the that's good timing though. But yeah, another sort of like, you wanted to try looking to like edit cuts, like there's like miles away. I'd probably go, rocket goes off, and then cut and have a scene of it like burning through the atmosphere. Then boom to here to this scene. See, this I really recognise, but I don't know where I saw it. And this I've seen. That's what you were saying about going to like the anime style from the hyper-realistic, what's it, CGI style, which is kind of weird because recently, Grok has been kind of forcing anything that's not exactly anime towards more realism. I can quickly bring it up. Right tab. Yep. Right, yeah. Really put it off that long. That clip. Very under. There we go. But it's turning anime-esque into more realistic looking. Then it does stupid things like that. I'm not using that clip, but I wouldn't say it's pure evil. It's more really. I turned sound off. There we go. And I understand why, but I probably would have left the sound out of the guns and just left it as the scene without the sound. Because it's allowing a bit of the grok noise through. You know, the doom sound, the because as you can see, this is an extended clip. For that middle section, I forgot to put in no sound, so it added sound in. And I know this isn't about the song, it's about the video, but it kind of distracts from both by being there. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's a consistent story. You can follow it through. There's just a few odd choices in the editing. You'd even need to put in a few more, like rather than being, here's the fight, here's the dance, make it fight, dance, fight, dance, fight, dance. You know, learning to fight alongside social interactions. And then you get the cutaway to the attack. Because with all the dark dower, things weird going on, learn to fight, and suddenly dancing. Feels a little odd. Song was a lucky gen at the Gundam moment because it obscures the yeah, it did okay. I mean, there are some issues with it, like she phases through the. I know she's meant to be stepping over it, but she kind of phases through the gantry. But this part, no issues really. And then boom. It also like times up nicely with the sound. I mean, those first few gunshot sounds fine, but from that point on, allowing that in there is allowing the grok background music to kind of overlay in the song in a part where it starts softening up. I mean, the gen you used is solid. And as for this final fight scene, did you animate it at the speed, or did you animate it slower? Because if you animate it slower, you can avoid some of the limb duplication effects there. I mean, it's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse. But yeah, other than that, it's really solid. Everyone go give Anibot some love. Get this thing to send. Yeah. All right. Let's go over here. All right. Now here's a video that's going to be releasing on Sunday. It's my equivalent of a looping animation video. So it's me testing out various cuts and special effect techniques, seeing how it can be used. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Just because I like things done in a certain style doesn't mean my methods should hold sway. The best method may not be found for a while. Criticisms sharp as a blade, but I keep them low like a slow burning flame. It's only my opinion carved in the shade, not gospel truth, not a war I'll claim.
Hey, dog. That's the only truth that's here to stay. Okay, and that's coming out on Sunday. I almost said tomorrow, it's not quite Saturday yet. I'm going to be staying online and doing some editing, but I'll send people on Twitch and Kick elsewhere, while I try and figure this out. Try to get my. I can't send anyone anyway, can I? There's nobody online. I just need to go to side scrollers on Kick. But I need to keep the channels open. Thank you for being here. I'd appreciate if some people stick around while I try to figure this out. So I've got some people chatting in chat. But yeah, there's not a lot I can really do. I need things to be online while I'm doing this. Get this to actually work in the proper setting. Alright, switching to the proper overlay that I'm going to be using. Well, my temporary one, at least anyway. See if I can get this chat working. Right. Now, it says it's connected on Kick and Twitch. So if somebody in Twitch can just say something quickly. I much appreciate it. I'm going to stick around trying to get this fixed up and see where that was from. Have the other page open so I can see who's chatting. Fantastic. I know which one's working. On Twitch. Got nothing from. Right, now Kick says it's okay. So if I try Kick. That's working. All right. Next is Rumble. Is Rumble working? I don't have Rumble up because I've got Rumble Studio and that's not good. Try. Or if you're expecting me to be saying, actually, you know what? While this is going on, wrong page. I need to go over here. Here.
Finally, after my one-day ban, I am back! It is time to spread bad takes on the internet!
I need 5 assholes who understand reality.
They've got a power to generate that you've never seen before. They've got the ability to cognate and to even up the score. No one can ever take them down. them down. The information lies on their side. Go, go, AI Rangers, go, go, AI Rangers, go, go, AI Rangers. You AI generating Rangers. AI Rangers, go, go, AI Rangers, go, go, AI Rangers, AI generating Rangers.
I need 5 assholes who understand reality.
A spark in the dark of a maddening storm, the faint hope of absolution from going too far. Honest guilt and staying true to form, knowing all hatred is a justly earned scar. I seek redemption, but not from them. I seek redemption from those I wronged, not from those who only condemn, but from those whose pain truly belonged. I let anger blind me. It's no exemption, but can I, through my actions, earn redemption? Yeah. Yeah. You point your finger like it's clean and bright, while your hands drip red from 1,000 nights. You scream monster from your throne of lies, but I see the bodies you buried out of sight. Hypocrites in robes of self-made grace, feeding on shame like it's your favorite taste. I own my wreckage, I carry the weight. You wear your sins like a crown and celebrate. Yeah, I fucked up, I crossed the line, I know, but at least I bleed for the seeds I sowed. You smile while the world burns slow, pretending your halo still glows. I seek redemption, but not from them. I seek redemption from those I wronged, not from those who only condemn, but from those whose pain truly belonged. Go ahead, cast your stones from glass houses high. I'll take the cuts, I'll take the fire, but don't you dare act like your soul isn't a pyre, when your closet's a graveyard and your conscience is a liar. I regret the pain I caused, I regret the rage, but I don't regret the truth that set the stage. Your failure to act was to save your own face. For politics' sake, you hid in disgrace. I seek redemption, but never from you. I'll crawl through the hell that my choices drew, not from the pious with blood on their shoes. I'll make my amends where the price is due. Yeah, I let anger blind me. It's no exemption, but watch me rise and earn my own redemption. You can keep your judgment, keep your throne. never on my knees, defiant, I'll still be free. All I wanna do is hit that shore, love you more, waves along the floor. I know that sounds bright, like a perfect light, a dream that feels right. And real life surrounds us, with joy it truly crowns us. Walking hand in hand in this place, matching rings and smiling face. Friends flying in, with a toast to begin. And still, all I wanna do is thrill.
Burgers and wraps, sunsets on tap, rings in a box, toes in the rocks, just rest for a day. Let our worries drift away.
Seashells and laughter, dreaming of our ever after.
And every time I look your way, another little doubt falls away.
I wanna dance with the waves, feel the tide in loving waves. Now the ocean's at the edge with its soft
Question again,
whispers, promise you'll return to this golden little zone.
Family sending messages, we treasure and we save.
It's our
Big day, love, we got memories to engrave.
My phone's lighting up with another smiling alert. Our favorite people sending hearts and joyous words. Sunrise on fire, hopes getting higher. And what's more, it's our story. They're all cheering for.
I just want sunshine, your soft wedding bands, and between toes and your hand in my hand, the bright world keeps singing. Yes, you.
Like we're perfectly designed to say a shared I do. All I want's a beach chair, sea breeze in the air, soft music to share, no old work day nightmare. Let the deadline fight, let the worries fade from sight. I'm clocking in gladly, I forever can't wait.
And here comes a postman with letters that he lays.
A seaside venue note from the inn by the gate. Old plans in a file, but we've rewritten it.
Now every little detail seems perfectly fit.
I just wanna thrill, watch the waves by the hill.
Why isn't this working?
Time stand still,
Warm sand, your smile, and a heart to fill. All I want is thrill. All I want is chill. All I want is thrill.
and the whole beach stands still.
Burgers and wraps, brewskis on tap, rings on a rack, our suitcase to unpack. Just rest for a day, let the world fade away. We'll write our vow saga on this bright beach veranda, while every tide rolls our way.
We'll laugh and we'll sway. I wanna roll with these moments, they are coming in sweet bunches.
Sun-kissed freckles, little splashes, love and sunlit crunches.
Now the future's at the fence with this bright question again.
Says walk on down that sandy aisle, say your yes and then
Friends sending messages will always hold dear.
can't wait for your wedding, see you both right here.
Our hearts going warm with your joyful alert.
Picture in my phone in your white linen shirt.
Skies painted fire,
Sunset climbs higher.
and what's more, every color sings our choir.
I just want
But the
silence,
good kind grand,
just waves and your laugh and that ring on your
the
hand.
bright world keeps singing. You, yes, you.
Like the universe
It shows all the time YT video.
All I want's a launch air,
Girl, smoke in the air.
sea breeze in my hair.
You're soft, I'll be there.
Let the stars ignite, let them bless this night. We're rocking it forever, our shared fate.
Try typing in YouTube.
With postcards, delicate.
Pictures of this bay from each visiting maid.
Old fears just vanish.
Love has done it.
Stay right by my side, and that's our promise in it. I just wanna thrill. Pause perfectly.
Yes. All right, that's set up.
Just meet on the flame and our dreams.
Okay. I believe
all I want to thrill. As we whisper, we will.
YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and then Kick. I need to type in elsewhere because I can't type into Twitch. Kick, rather. Okay, all the chats are combined. Oh my god. Alright, now does it work if I close this?
Sunrises on my new home. Decades of work sitting here alone.
No, I need that running. Okay, fair enough.
I wonder why I tried. My nerves long fried when you were not here with me. And I ask, will my soul ever be free? My aches and pains from years of strain are all a dull echo of shadows refrain compared to the efforts of the day. The echoes of you hold far more sway. Ring I bought stays locked in the drawer. Gold turn cold, I'll walk these rooms. I clean, I prepared.
Okay, so I can close those. That all goes good there. Alright, the only chat that's not connected is X. Oh, that was far too much effort.
Every birthday candle, every New Year's glass is merely a marker of absence. Instead, I blow out the flame, I swallow the toast, but the silence still screams loud.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not bothering with it, because it also is the most complex to connect to the chat program. It can connect to the chat program. I'm not going to fuss with it, at least not today. Alright, that's one headache gone. Alright, thank you for being here. I'm going to start you raiding off towards Mummy, because he's just started running. Thank you for being here, thank you for helping with my tech issues. And once this song ends, I'll send you off on your way.
Will it always bleed your memory? Will every breath stay heavy with what can't be? I'm still here breathing.
I may not stream tomorrow. Depends how I feel. Tomorrow would be a gaming day anyway, so if I do something, it'll be a light game, nothing heavy. I really need to remaster this song. I can hear so much of it now. And redo the video. Okay, thank you for being here. And I will see you next time.
Hello everyone, welcome Zach! Hello Sir B! And hello Mighty Action Gaming, hello! Can this fucking... How do I get back up? How do I get back up? How do I get back up? Ah! Oh my god! Oh. Double jump scare! Welcome.
Where is that sound coming from?
I think you're just dead.
Anyway, those of you still here on the channels where I can't raid, thank you for being here. I'm going to...
How do I kill myself?